Hey, Sugar Cubes. It's Powder Sugar, baby. And we is broadcasting from the Sugar Shack. Whoo, y'all, this is about the fifth time I done made this video, so let's get into it. First of all, let me say welcome to my new subscribers. And hey to my old subscribers. It's been a long time coming, but I'm back now. Woo, I'ma quit. Listen, guys, I did a video about 2 weeks ago. It's still up. I am going to take it down, but I so apologize for that video. I did it at the campus, and I was doing it on my laptop, and the Wi-Fi connection outside is very weak, and I did not realize that until I did the video. So I do wholeheartedly apologize for the quality of that video. So I'm going to talk about the topics that I did on that previous video and add a few more into it. Okay, so let's get into it. On the last video, I was talking about forgiveness. No, I wasn't. I was talking about fear and impatience. And the first one was impatience, and I was saying that let me just start. I was in the I don't know where y'all live, but in Ohio this winter, Mother Nature took it to us. Below zero weather, ice, snow out the wazoo. Every time you looked up, we was getting snow. So I was taking my girlfriend to work, and this particular morning I woke up late, and so I was rushing to get to her house to get her to work on time. So when I get close to her house, there's a school bus stopped, but it's not picking up kids, it's just sitting there. So I kind of lean around to try to see what's going on. It's a car stuck that has backed out their driveway into an ice bank or snow bank or mound, and it's stuck. So they got traffic blocked. So to my right is this alley. So I'm like, okay, let me just turn down this alley and go around. So I whip down the alley and I'll go to turn left, but it's the parking lot to an apartment complex. So I'm like, damn. So I whips back around, and when I whip back around, I hit a hole where someone had gotten stuck previously. So my front driver's wheel is stuck in this ditch. So it takes me about 10 minutes to get out of this ditch. Meantime, as soon as I hit the ditch, the bus goes. Then all this traffic start going. And I'm like, dang, if I just would have waited, I wouldn't be stuck in this ditch and she wouldn't be late for work. So by the time I get her to work, she's like 8 minutes late. I'm pissed because now she's already 8 minutes late and she got to walk from which is going to put her like 15 minutes late because it was ice and she had to take her time. So I was like, man, if I just would have just been patient, and while I felt so bad. But The moral of that story is, just because something is blocking your way or in front of you stopped, be patient. Don't make rash decision on impatience, because you'll end up in a ditch and late for whatever was in store for you, because you have to get out of the hole before you can get back on the right path, on the right road. So whenever you find yourself being impatient about stuff, just breathe and chill. Don't make a decision based on your impatience, because you might end up in a ditch. And so that's what I learned about impatience. And the next one I was talking about was fear. And this one is a twofold. The first one is based off the Bible, because in somewhere in there, that was a blackjack. Oh, Lord. Anywho, based off the Bible. Y'all, that was a big B. Anyway, back to my subject. Based off the Bible, it says, you have not because you ask not. Now, for quite some time, I have been wanting to hula hoop, but I didn't have the money to invest like $50, $60 in a hula hoop. To make it would have been cheaper, but why buy 100 feet worth of pipe and you only need about 8 feet, so, or less. So up the street is this man. He has this pipe, the right size for the hula hoop and everything, in his yard, and it's been there for years. So I rode by there and rode by there and rode by there, and it was like, just go ask him. And of course I was too scared to go ask him. So one day I saw my friend in the yard, and I asked him, did he know the man that lived there? He said no. Why? And so I explained to him about the pipe. So he was like, well, just go ask him. I was like, no, that's okay, that's all right. And so finally he kept on. So he finally talked me into going to ask the man. Now, this was the kicker. We asked him for a piece. He was like, you can have the whole row. And the only reason I didn't take the whole row is because it was up under, it had been there so long, and it was logs and all kind of stuff that was in between it, but it was a long enough piece for me to cut to get the size hula hoop I needed, and that's all I wanted anyway. But had I let my fears continue to hold me back, I would not have my hula hoop. And one day when I get it perfected, I'm going to show y'all me hula hooping on the YT. Oh, yes, I am. Anyway, so don't let fear stop you from asking for what you want, because sometimes you may be surprised and get more than what you asked for. And my second thing about fear is allowing fear to keep. And I think it was selfishness and fear. But anyway, let me tell you. I always got a story to tell y'all. But anywho, it was some things going on at the Sugar Shack that I wasn't happy about. But because I wasn't working, and I was afraid that, if I spoke my piece or put my foot down, that, I would be left in the house without a way to care for the house or myself. So that was the selfish part, because I was concerned about how I was going to maintain my standard of living. And the fear part was because the relationship between me and my daughters had gotten kind of strained. I didn't want them to leave and not come back, or leave and be bitter. And so, hey, how you doing? And so I just didn't say anything, but it made me cranky, and I was not a happy camper, and powdered sugar turned to boric acid. And so finally I sat him down and talked to him and was like, hey, look, this and this and this, la 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 la. And to my surprise, one of them was like, I've been feeling like that for quite some time. The other one was like, well, you know, young ones, they want to give you an excuse. But it was like, baby, I am not here for that. This is how it's going to go. So the moral of that story is, first of all, peace at all costs is really not peace. And secondly, don't allow fear to keep you from speaking up about the things that are causing you distress, or causing a conflict with your standards of how you believe and what you want. And because peace, like I said, peace at all costs really ain't peace, and you just are unhappy. So don't let fear keep you quiet, keep you in situations that you are uncomfortable or you don't like. So that's the moral of that story. And my last story, the last one, is about forgiveness. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is for you, not for the other person. It is for you to release what has offended you or hurt you, and for you to heal. And I had a situation happen, and I made a comment that offended someone. She sent me this cockeyed text that kind of offended me. But then my friend Kenji, who has so eloquently put it, just because people have been in your life for years don't mean that they're friends or that they really know you. And so at first I was offended, and then once that teaching came back to my memories, I got over it, because I feel like if you really know me, you would know that my intent was never to be a negative person or to kill or steal someone's joy in a happy occasion. So I got over that. But it made me think, and because when you hold on to things that offend you, the hurt of it, you may forgive the people that did it, but you hang on to that hurt. You ruin. Listen, y'all, I'm sorry, I just had to say this. The neighbor across the street is trying to kill something, and he is wearing it out with this hat. But back to forgiveness. When you hold on to the hurt of the person that has done something to you, and you don't allow yourself to heal, you drag that into other relationships. That's why when women get with men that have gotten out of a bad relationship, and they drag, if he cheated on her, then she accuses the next one of being a cheater, and he really may be a faithful guy. Or you're used to someone mistreating you and being nasty and mean to you, then you think everybody that smiling in your face is really not being true to you. So it causes you to have trust issues, and it causes you to ruin future relationships, friendships, and it can damage your relationship with family and friends, because you are holding on to that hurt and holding everyone, judging everybody according to that, and that's not fair. So forgiveness is for you to let it go and to allow yourself to heal, because that's a miserable life to live. Always not trusting people, or if somebody says something, you just assume the worst instead of judging that person by their character and their actions. You just lump them into this bucket. So if you ain't forgiving people or letting go of the hurt, do so. Free yourself so you can have a good life. So that's all I wanted on that one. Oh, guys, it is springtime, and it is time to do the 90 days of loving me journey. Now, some of y'all know about it, some of y'all don't. Jackie is the original person that has come up with this concept, is supposed to be putting up her video tonight. I will put the link to it in this video. If she doesn't, I do think the video I did for somebody about the journey is still up, and I will link it in the bottom of this downstairs in the description box. But guys, this journey is just, I am not going to talk to y'all about it on this video, because my daughter brought me a new camera for Christmas. The maximum time you can take is 20 minutes. So I'm going to get off of here on this one, and I will do another one about the 90-day challenge. I love y'all. Welcome to the Sugar Shack. We broadcasting again from the Sugar Shack. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Hey, Kenji. Hey, Audrey. Jackie. Yvette. Nessa D. All my sugar cubes. I love y'all. Be good to yourself. I'm loving y'all all day, every day. And be good. You have been sprinkled with some sweetness from powdered sugar. Love y'all. Bye.